Hello everyone, we are from Q7 from Teaching English as a Foreign Language course class, especially from Affinity. So here we will present to you about media lesson plan titled Let's Identify a Song. Have you ever heard a song that captured the flutter of first love so perfectly it makes your heart skip a beat? Imagine turning that catchy tune into a powerful tool for learning English. This lesson plan is based on the heartfelt track I Like You So Much, You'll Know It by TEFL. It is designed for 11th grade intermediate students in senior high school, and this 90-minute session blends music with language skill that make learning engaging and memorable. Let us proceed to the learning objective. So, by the end of the class or the lessons, students are able to 1. Identify specific words from the song lyric through TEFL activity and keyword spotting for listening. And the second one, understand and interpret the meaning of the song lyrics by recognizing vocabulary related to the lyrics for reading. And the third one, express ideas orally through pair performance with attention to pronunciation, intonation, and emotion for speaking. Now, regarding to the media that support this lesson, we will utilize the song I Like You So Much, You'll Know It via a YouTube link for playback, ideal for immersive listening without requiring projection. And the second one, printed worksheet, will facilitate hands-on activities such as filling in blanks and defining words, allowing every student to participate actively. And then, additionally, a sound system or speaker will ensure that clear audio amplification, fostering an inclusive setting where the melody and lyrics can be fully appreciated.
Alright, next, Beatrice Putri will explain about the deep learning alignment with this lesson plan. The first element is meaningful learning. It is lived throughout the activities, starting with a contextual connection by a pop song in the opening and activity 1 in the listening section. It is reinforced in activity 3, which is speaking, as students connecting lyrics about love and emotions, like charming and deeper, with real human emotional experiences. And the next element is critical thinking. Students analyze the flow of speech and the context of the lyrics in Activity 1 to fill the blanks. Then they analyze the figurative or implicit meaning like "you're the cure," "still a glance" in Activity 2 beyond the literal translation. And the third element is collaboration. It enhanced in Activity 2 and Activity 3 through the pair work. Students evaluate and negotiate with each other to reach a consensus on word definition in Activity 2. And then in Activity 3, they support each other or coaching their pronunciation and confidence before their performing. And then next is communication. It is comprehensive training. It covers receptive skill and listening in Activity 1, interpersonal skills or discussion in Activity 2, and productive skill or public speaking skill in Activity 3. And then the climax is when students have to articulate their emotional choices and their reasons clearly. And then the last one is creativity, the main focus in Activity 3. Students create their artistic interpretation of the lyrics rather than simply imitating through the personalized delivery from their intonation, gestures, and tone.
Okay, before jump to the activities, in this lesson plan, we use a TBLT because it centers around three communicative tasks, moving students from receptive skills to productive skills. Alright, in the opening stage, the teacher first prepares the song I Like You So Much You Will Know It using a projector or speaker. Then students listen to the song once before starting any activities. After that, the teacher directs the students to do the activities based on the song they have listened to. Then, the teacher provides a worksheet for the activities to do, and the activities including Activity 1, Listening, which takes about 15 minutes. In this activity, students listen to the same song again while completing a fill-in-the-blanks exercise on their worksheet. After that, the teacher plays the song one more time so students can check their answers. Then, the teacher highlights some tricky words or pronunciation points. So, this activity aligns with meaningful learning and critical thinking. It's meaningful because students learn English through a real, relatable song. And it promotes critical thinking because students must focus carefully on the lyrics, sounds, and word choices to complete the blanks correctly.
And then for the next activity, which is activity 2, it is reading section with 15 minutes. So the students need to define the words. So for the procedures, the first one is the teacher provides some tricky words or phrases in the worksheet. It's like the highlighted words. And then the second one, the students are asked to work in pairs to define the highlighted words. And then the last one, the teacher and students discuss their answer together after. And this activity align with deep learning, which is critical thinking, communication, and collaboration because they work in pairs. And then for the next activity, which is speaking with 20 minutes, it focuses on mimicry and memorization. So the students need to speak and sing with feelings. For the procedures, the first one, the teacher models a few lines with clear pronunciation and emotion. And then the second one, students are asked to repeat after the teacher. It's called mimicry. And then the teacher asks students to work in pairs. And then each pair chooses 4 to 6 lines from the song. I like you so much, you'll know it. And then in pair, students will practice reading or singing the chosen lines aloud with clear pronunciation and intonation. And then each pair will perform with the appropriate emotion like happy, laughing, sigh, serious, etc. And then after performing, each student will tell to their partner like what emotion they saw and what does the emotion that match the lyric. And this is aligned with deep learning skill, which is creativity, communication, and meaningful learning.
Okay, then we jump to the closing. So in the closing, teacher and the student will do self-reflection after the class, whether it can using rubric or direct reflection on the paper. And then next we will see the worksheet of the lesson plan.
All right, I will explain the worksheet. For the activity 1 is listening. The students fill the blanks from each line. And then next, activity 2. Yeah, activity 2 is reading. The students should be interpreting the meaning. And then work in pairs. And then the students discuss with their friends and find the implicit meaning of the following words. For example, pretend. Pretend it means speak and act so as to make it appear that something is the case when in fact it is not. And then activity is speaking. Students need to speak and sing with feelings. Students work in pairs and then choose 4 until 6 lines from the song I Like You So Much, You Will Know It. And then practice reading or singing them aloud with clear pronunciation and intonation. And then show the right emotion when the students speak or sing. For example, happy, loving, shy, serious, and etc. And then after students performing, uh, the students tell what emotion they show and why emotion matches with the lyric. Okay, thank you. That's all from us. Thank you for your attention and see you later.